Hey there! So, The Journal of Two Sisters, a book explaining about the law, about the childhood of the two sisters. And what better way to analyze a book about two sisters than with
Two brothers!
And now, because some Pichu lent the journal and forgot to take it back, we'll have to use a pirated copy. Tom tom tom.
Yes, fool, next time don't lend the book.
You were the one who lent it to Rain.
Who cares?
Anyway, let's start. Chapter 1. There are no chapters in this book. I should have thought of it earlier.
Chapter 2. Now there are chapters in this book. We made them up.
I have an idea. Who will analyze Celestia and who will analyze Luna?
I'm on the piano.
You will understand later in the book. So I am Celestia and Pichu is Luna.
That means I can use caps lock.
By the way, I usually put a spoiler warning, but because this book is similar to a diary of a wimpy kid and contains many stories, then I can't put a spoiler warning to every single tiny story. If you want to read the book and you still haven't read the book, just don't watch. So the book simply starts with stressed Celestia. She is still not a princess, but she knows she's going to be, and is not taken by surprise like Twilight. Celestia just worries she will be a bad princess. She is actually stressed like Twilight. She is similar to Twilight in all the book, and here we got some stuff hinting at it. So then they introduce Star Swirl, and according to that, Star Swirl's beard is brown, even though most depictions show it as grey. So now the assistants of the leaders from Housewarming Eve became the representatives of the races in Celestia and Luna's kingdom. Smart. Wait, where are the race representatives these days? Well, we see one in season 5. Is Celestia now the leader of all races? So then, Celestia says alicorns represent all 3 races. Some people say it's wrong because alicorns represent only 2 races, but I beg to differ because of this quote from Crystal Heart Spell. Twilight was now able to harness the magical powers of unicorns, the flat abilities of the Pegasi, and the strength of a good true heart of an earth pony. You might take it metaphorically, but I'm not a metaphor person. Like a lot of you complain in the Hebrew names of the main 6 video, I still hate prepas. So the thing that makes earth ponies unique are their hearts, and alicorns have unique hearts too. We also get told that Celestia and Luna were never meant to be supreme leaders, but they are more liberal.
Time for Luna! We start off with Luna writing in the royal voice of Caps Lock, aka the Royal Canterlot voice. I find it hard to read the first part due to the fancy handwriting in Old English. Luna agrees with me and decides to stop writing like that. Celestia and her always found it stupid. The only time they used it was when they were young, playing like they were princesses. This is irrelevant to the story and is the beginning of an era of filler, which this book has a lot of. Then she talks about how nervous and excited she is of being a princess, which is fitting for a diary but fell for a book.
So they are now princesses! They go to a ceremony with crowns, a lot of unicorns lower the sun and raise the moon, which is how they swapped the day before Celestia and Luna, and Celestia and Luna laugh their horns into the sky. Truly a celebration from the fairy tales. Then Celestia mentions a time where she drank 3 bottles of Doritos in one gulp. Then Celestia mentions she's still a blank flank, because alicorns age slower, she still doesn't have a cutie mark yet.
Luna does not want to build a castle in the good place because it is way too mainstream for the Princess of Caps Lock voice, so she likes the idea of building the castle in
the Everfree Forest.
In the next entry, Celestia, Luna, and Star Swirl go to a tree in the Everfree Forest, the Tree of Harmony. Of course, Celestia is excited, Luna isn't. Blah blah blah, Tree of Harmony. And they mention the sun and the moon and the star. We all know what these are, but Celestia and Luna don't. Like the comics, the book is mostly for fans. Sometimes the fact that these are for fans causes some bronies to act like, yeah, I know this thing because I'm cool. But you just know things that are essentially spoilers. And the sun symbol is calling to her. Can you please stop with the obvious Chekhov's gun? You're making Machina crazy. So they decide to build a castle.
Luna and Celestia want to build a castle. Celestia wants a normal castle, but who wants that? Luna wants a hallway with trapdoors, walls with secret doors, paintings with eye holes so she can spy on ponies, and a trapdoor under a throne, all controlled by an organ. This shows Luna to be a childish and playful character like Pinkie Pie, especially when she writes best castle ever. I like how this time Chekhov's guns are more subtle. This is how you should use Chekhov's gun. You should make your reader get to a point and say, oh, now it makes sense.
So Celestia decides to build a secret library. What did you expect? I got half a page. That barely gives me anything to analyze. Who do you think I am, Tommy Oliver?
So Pony got lost in the every flowers to get what a surprise. Luna wants to go save them, but Celestia stops her, telling her they need to plan. Celestia stays while Luna goes to save the ponies and finds them being in a cave of a manticore. What's a manticore? A lion combined with a serpent, combined with a cat, combined with cute show and show animation, aka the monster from Friendship is Magic Part 2. She found them in the cave and they got into a fight with the manticore. Celestia and Starswirl come to help. They catch the manticore and Luna questions him, revealing that she can speak animal language, like Fluttershy. She finds out that the ponies were excavating the manticore's home and the manticore starts crying. They help him and he helps finding resources and helps building the castle with them. I must say that so far the book is full of filler that can easily be removed.
You probably don't realize that it is like that with all of the books. Nobody would buy a pamphlet to deal with it. So Melvin is the name of the manticore, and he's like the small guard character in a lot of movies. And he tells Luna where all the resources. You might say Melvin is the manticore appeared in the second episode, but official merch says Manny Raw. Well, I still believe it is Melvin because of Sweetie Drop, Snowflake, and Muffins. So Celestia admits that Luna's ideas are good, and they play hide and seek. Here's an interesting detail. I'll read a quote. I love to duck behind the paintings, and although the Hall of Hooves store gives her a bit of a fright, the trapdoor slide is Luna's favorite. Soon the organ to the outside will be finished. I can hardly wait. Sounds familiar? That is actually a quote from the Journal of Two Sisters in Castlemania. And you know what that means? I have no idea. It could just be a one-sided detail that shows it actually knows the show, and some detail in the book will get refuted by season 5. In fact, a detail in the book already got refuted. I'll talk about it later. Or it could be that because the book is written by one of the writers of the show, then the journal will become real law. Doubt that. By that logic, the law of the books of G.M. Barrow will be official law by season 5. Actually, that would be awesome.
Luna wants to prank people with the castle. I win as I only get quarter of a page. Take that, fool!
So the castle is finished after a mere 20 pages, and Starswirl arranges a meeting with King Boyloin.
Bullion.
Then King Bullion's daughter, Princess Platinum, acts like she's the real princess because she has a cutie mark and Celestia and Luna don't. Luna gets really angry and Celestia laughs. Yes, Celestia isn't known for being royal, telling Twilight to run in the best night ever.
Luna comes and talks about how awesome she is, and the snotty Princess Platinum got destroyed by the neediness of Luna. She was using caps lock against her. It's super effective! Then summoning Melvin, it was super duper effective! And then using her traps, it was super duper mega ultra open ninja 360 effective! And making Princess Platinum a friend, cause friendship is magic.
So now Princess Platinum designs the entire castle and the crest of the two sisters, and according to Celestia they look amazing. Okay, so a lot of people talk about the similarity between the original leaders of Unicorn, Pegasa and Earth Ponies to the main 6. Here you can see a quite obvious similarity between Princess Platinum and Rarity, the love of designing. So a lot of people say Princess Platinum is Rarity or a sort of projection of Rarity. I don't know, but there is evidence towards Princess Platinum being Rarity.
Luna acts like she's sick when Starswirl and his assistants come, so she can use her traps. I'd totally do the same thing if I was there.
So nothing really in the century besides the 3 race representatives claiming that the races have really improved since the flashbacks of Heartwarming Eve. And Celestia knows that Luna caused the traps in the previous century.
Luna says Puddinghead is smart. They played hide and seek and Puddinghead used the organ. Puddinghead is Pinkie Pie.
So Celestia goes to Starswirl's library and we get told that Alicorn and Unicorn magics are different.
Luna talks about how they do geek out parties and don't invite me. And how sad it is that they didn't invite me because I'm the best at geek out parties. Celestia, please invite me. Please.
So now we get told about Starswirl's current project. First of all, one involving cutie marks, which we don't get many details about. I assume it's the one for Magical Mystery Cure. And the time travel spell, which is obviously the one used in It's About Time. And Starswirl wants to continue to develop it.
Luna goes to the Everfree. Striped ponies is what she see. They talk in rhymes unlike the rest. They think she's a manticore, is as a test. They wonder about ponies as a whole. Do they dig in the ground just like a mole? She explains the story of ponies quite clearly. She asks, why do you think of manticores so fiercely? The manticores attacked the land, but magic came to lend a hand. The manticores left in fear indeed. To run away was what they need.
So Celestia goes looking for Luna in the forbidden area of Pancake Land, looking for Luna. the forbidden area of the Everfree Forest looking for Luna. And then she finds Luna and then zebras. Luna apologizes to Celestia and Celestia makes friends with the zebras.
Luna wants to learn to move stars. It does not work. She decides on the moon and Starsword says he will teach her. We all wonder where that will go.
So Celestia and Starsword finally finish programming, making the time travel spell, and now they need to run it, perform it. In all seriousness, as a programmer, I can see the obvious similarities with programming. So Starsword performs it and it seems to work fine. As a programmer, I know that when something seems to work fine, there is something wrong. And yes, there is something wrong. Apparently using it makes you younger. Well, who cares if it's a bug? You accidentally solved P equals NP. Now go sell it to old people.
Luna, Celestia, and Commander Hurricane go to race in the skies when a griffin comes and attacks them. They think it's because Luna and Celestia are princesses now, so the griffins want to change their authority.
So then Celestia, Luna, and Rainbow Dash, yes, I said it on purpose, go to the griffins for politics. There is a technicality because that was Pegasus Land and not Equestrian, and because Pegasus Land doesn't exist anymore, it is free land, so griffins took it, blah blah politics. So Gregor wants war.
The guys want to start a battle with the griffins, but then they ask Melvin and he explains that the griffins are like 3-year-old and that Gregor is addicted to eclairs and he's afraid of rhymes. Starswell makes eclairs and Luna speaks in caps lock and rhymes. They win, and this was full of filler.
So Starswell knows about paradoxes. He tries not to tell stuff from the future, but when they're near the Tree of Harmony, Starswell seems to know something about the markings. Like always, they are clear Chekhov's gun, and even Celestia knows it.
They go to the Crystal Empire because someone stole the Crystal Heart. Fool, why is the Crystal Heart the only defensive fool? It was a dragon! Fool, oh no, you have a dragon suit and that you stole the Crystal Heart, you fool.
By the way, Pichu doesn't read much of the comics, so he doesn't know Princess Amore appeared in Finship is magic.
Princess Mia Amore Cadence? You are more of a princess in Cadence? Show me your rings!
So the Crystal Heart was not stolen by a dragon.
Ha! I knew it!
It was his in the first place.
Wait, you had a Crystal Heart?
So apparently they are territorial sometimes, and one dragon declared the Crystal Empire its own territory and just migrated away. Then ponies mined in its area and found the Crystal Heart and took it because it made them crystal, I think. So this means Celestia needs to negotiate with a dragon. Celestia's negotiation powers have survived plenty of challenges, but a dragon is, and I quote, a creature known for his selfishness.
Wait, you're selfish? So, after tons of failure, Celestia shouts at the fool and he runs away. What a fool.
So Celestia and Luna wake up in the morning, but the moon is still in the sky. Then Starswell came to the castle with a grey beard. Why did he get a grey beard? Basically, 6 unicorns are required to raise the sun and another 6 are required to raise the moon. But once a unicorn raises the sun or the moon, the magic is permanently depleted. Starswell is the only one who can raise the sun and the moon without losing his magic. However, they quickly ran out of unicorns. And when Starswell tried to raise the sun on his own, his magic was depleted. And for some reason, a greybeard means no magic. So here's the thing about it. It is okay that all the pictures show Starswell with a grey beard, but doesn't it mean he shouldn't be able to use magic? It is a really big plot hole. So apparently alicorns can raise and lower the sun without losing magic. Great, why didn't you use alicorns to raise the sun and the moon earlier? So predictably Celestia raised the sun and got her cutie mark. Nearly forgot. And then realized her cutie mark was on the Tree of Harmony. And also Luna gets the cutie mark. Of course, there is a star that Starswell clearly knows about. Hint, it is Twilight. Wait, Starswell met Twilight?
Luna got a cutie mark, repeat what Celestia wrote, and filler.
And the book ends, almost. If you buy the physical version of the journal, you get the Journal of Friendship. Mostly extended morals from season 4. However, there are a few extras. You get the honor of doing the entire Slippery When Wet and Lollygabbing Day.
Yay! Transform me, Machina!
So we start off Pinky's random sort. I love Pinky sections, but I'm not sure about Fool. I'm talking about the Pinkie Pie book. So it talks about Pinky thinking slippery when wet is one word and how she learned otherwise. I like these sections, so I had a lot of fun reading this. This is correct filler. Then we get to Lollygabbing Day. Lollygabbing is the combination of gabbing and lollygagging. It means doing absolutely nothing while talking about absolutely everything. It talks about Pinky's adventure with Lollygabbing Day. I like it just like the first Pinky's Random Thoughts section, if not better.
Overall, the book is good, depending on what you want. If you want one solid story, it is like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid. A lot of stories somehow mingle with each other, just like laugh. But it isn't exactly a grand story. I feel like the book is trying to cash on the success of a Diary of a Wimpy Kid. However, if you want some B-lore that might be true because of Amy Keating Rogers, and because of Finchap's magic where Princess Amori reappeared, then this book is great. If you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, this book is for you. And if you like Princess Celestia, this book doesn't matter. This book is okay plus.
It has filler problem, which is a surprise, but all around a good book. I like the touches like every pony having different handwriting. All in all, I'd recommend this book.